Kevin, how do you know it?
Go ahead.
You start.
Do I just have to say it directly to the camera?
Yeah, just state your names and how I know you.
So I'm Jaden. I'm Kevin's older brother. So, yeah, there you go.
And this is?
I'm Brett. I'm Jaden's fiance. We've been together for almost a year. We've been engaged for, what, a month?
We are Kevin and Ellen McGlattery, and we've been married 14 years and 1 day. And Benjamin, our youngest, who is very much not asleep.
Well, I'm Ross Lipscomb, and we've been married for 24 years. And we know you, but I think you know our son, Corbin, and coming over.
And I'm Nina Lipscomb, and yeah, we know.
My name is Rex McMurray, and this is my wife, Dina, and we've been married 70 years.
Wow.
70 wonderful years, he said.
That's what she says. It's a family joke.
Huge. I don't know. He's difficult.
Communication? What do you think?
I think a shared faith.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I would say trusting in each other to just always make those decisions in life that we both are gonna just know that you agree on. Yeah.
Relying on each other.
Yeah.
It's important to build a friendship relationship that grows into a loving relationship. And just, yeah. Don't ever lose that friendship too as well.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You get in that monotony of everyday life as married couples, but realize that you're married to your best friend.
It definitely helps because it gives you, like, if you aren't in a place where you feel like you can talk it out with the person you're with, it really helps to be able to, like, go and just pray about those emotions and be able to get it off your chest before you say something you regret in the long run.
There's a lot of advice when it comes to the Bible. There's a lot of, like, stories about marriage, scenarios. I mean, Song of Solomon. There's so many. I feel bad I can't pull anything out from my head, but a lot of bonding, a lot of spiritual bonding. Definitely something that drives kind of just your relationship forward.
Right, that's a good question.
And so ours was, we talked about this several times. The old wagon wheel, the spokes are far apart at the rim. Okay? And the spokes go down to the hub, and they're about that far apart. And we decided that we put the Lord Jesus Christ first in our lives. He'd be the focus of all our thinking, the Word of God, the work of the Holy Spirit in our life, and the ministry. And then we discovered over the years, the closer we each individually walked with God, we just suddenly discovered the closer we were to each other. And I believe that's the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love. I believe that's the answer. And I feel sorry for couples that don't have Christ. They're missing something great. And I'm not surprised that we have such a high divorce rate today because they don't have God in there to help them through to be strong.
Ooh. What do you think, Ellen?
Just trying to stop for time, aren't you? I just think that there are so many ups and downs over time. So I think maybe like the first time we had a rough patch in our marriage, just knowing like we're committed, we're going to weather through it, and then you get through it and you get to go up the mountaintop again, you know, and just kind of that, the way it is just in life in general. So I think over time you kind of build that trust in each other that, okay, we've weathered hard times before, we can do it again.
Yeah, it changes a lot, and a lot of it has to do with the people that come in your life. you know, your friendships that you build, especially when you have kids, a lot changes. You know, your priorities change, and so that's definitely something that you roll with it through life changes. But again, you never lose the core values that you have being together. And
I think that there is certainly a lot of like passion in the early stages of a relationship that but it becomes something deeper and more comfortable, I think, over time. Would you say that's true, Kevin?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Another big thing is being a young couple. People are going to have nasty, awful things to say. You know, there are always going to be someone talking behind your back, saying something that you don't want to hear. You know, saying, oh, the relationship won't last longer than, a year and a half. Their relationship is just young, they're stupid, they're naive, and yes, I'm still really young. I still have a lot to learn, but I've been through a lot of really awful and truly horrible relationships. And going from that to this, you know that foundation that you need to set at the very beginning. So ultimately, you just have to listen. You just can't listen to the people who are going to say awful things, because everyone falls in love in a different pace. Everyone falls in love with different people, and everyone has different ways of working out a relationship. So
then I got the COVID in 2021, March the 21st, and it was very nice. ICU for 12 days, almost died, and they didn't believe a 91-year-old fellow with bad heart, as mine was, because a person from the heart department said, if you dropped over X, we wouldn't even get jump start you. It wouldn't be with it. Now that's very discouraging when you got a bad case of COVID and they already tell you you're not going to make it through just simply because of your age. God worked a miracle, and He brought me out of that and got us together. And so our children tried to find a place for us, and we got over here at Evergreen Assisted Living. So we've been there for about 2 years now.
Well, that was a lot of fun. In each of my interviews, I got to learn a lot of beneficial things, not only for me, but in ways that the couples themselves were able to cooperate and grow together. 3 most prominent ways that stuck out to me was staying strong in your faith, communicating, and supporting each other. Never giving up on each other, really. This project was a lot of fun, and it taught me a lot, but was also really enjoyable. Thank you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it's like living together.